Hello, welcome to Untap, a platform where we can play Shadowverse Evolve. I will be showing you how to set up on here and play. Shadowverse Evolve isn't in English yet, so this is a great way to try the game. You can play with people on here from the Shadowverse Evolve Discord server, the link for it will be in the description. So first, we click Create Deck, and select the Custom CCG section. We then type the name of our deck, which can be anything you want, then click Create Deck. By the way, you can only have a maximum of 10 decks on Untap. This brings you to the deck editor. In the deck editor you can manually search for cards, but today we will be pasting the first initial starter decks list provided by the Discord server. The lists are in the Untap channel, in pinned messages. Click on the 3 straight lines on the top right of the deck editor and click Paste Deck. Then you want to copy and paste the relevant card names from the lists into each section of the deck. A suggestion would be to have the evolution points be in the play category in your deck, along with the leader card. The followers, spells and amulets go into the main deck. Don't worry about tokens, but for your evolve cards, they go into your second deck. As you can see, I've pasted all the relevant cards into the sections. Once done, I will click save and that will be all that is needed. If you paste a card name and the card doesn't show up, then type the card name into the search bar and manually add it into your deck. There isn't a dedicated Shadowverse Evolve section on Untap, hence why we had to click on Custom CCG, as earlier shown in this video. So when searching for cards, sometimes you'll end up seeing cards from different types of card games. As you can see, this deck editor also doesn't look fancy or is visually amazing, but we have to cope with it. Luckily we have a dedicated deck building website called shadowcard.io, which can allow you to create decks and then convert those decks to be created into lists, and then we can import those lists into Untap. This will save you a good amount of time. The link for that website will be provided in the description. I also have a video covering the deck building website on this channel. To set up a match, we would click on New Game, which is the blue button on the right hand to us on the screen. This would then bring up this window, where we can adjust the conditions of the match. This can be anything you want it to be. You can select how many players you want to be in your match. In this video, I'll select it as solo. Once decided, click on the Start Game button. We are then brought inside the game room we have created. Select the deck you will be using. There are many areas that you are met with. To the left of you, you will have the toolbar, which has options such as clicking dice, creating counters and response buttons for actions. There is a hotkey button which can show you all the hotkeys you can use to play the game. Remembering them will help improve your game experience. Next to the toolbar on the bottom, you have the face down pile, expel zone and the discard zone, which is basically your graveyard. On the right hand side, next to your name, you have your deck with your second deck containing your evolve cards. You also have a text box where you can communicate to your opponent. Simply double click on the evolve deck to open it up, and if you want to play cards from there, then just drag them onto the field. Notice how there are values next to your avatar, the number 20, you can also use this to represent the life of your leader card. As you can see, your leader card and evolution points cards are displayed. Drag them to wherever sees fit. To draw cards, you can either click on your main deck and click Draw, or you can press the letter C as the hotkey command. To mulligan, click on the 3 lines and click the mulligan button. Untap will do this automatically for you. This is a pretty nice feature. You then want to create counters and edit their labels to represent your maximum play points, as well as your current play points. Simply click on them and click the Change Label button. This will allow you to change the name of the labels. You then can right-click on these labels to alter the number, either increasing or decreasing them. You can also use the values next to your avatar, and use those to represent your play points as well. You also can set the life of the leader by simply clicking on the leader, and clicking on Add Counter with the value of the life. Finally, we can then start to play. Play cards by dragging them onto field from your hand. Or click on the cards in your hand and select the play button. If you want to search cards from your main deck, we would click on our deck, then click on the Find Card button. Another way is using the letter F hotkey. Or if you are looking at a specific number of cards from the top of your deck, then click on the Peep button, along with the number of cards you can only look up by. If a card you are playing has different stats from an increase or decrease, then you can simply click on the card, and click on the Add Counter button. You can do this twice, to allow you to show to both you and the opponent, both the attack and defense of a card. We can also automatically add counters to cards by using a letter hotkey. To find tokens, click on the button on your toolbar in the left-hand side and search for the token you want. As shown in this video, we are looking for the dragon token. Simply click on the token name to play it onto your field. There is enough space on the field to present your EX area. To attack with cards, simply double-click on them, and then press the letter O, to target the card to whoever you are attacking, either another follower or the opponent's leader. A simple arrow is highlighted from this. You can also press the letter H to shake the cards that you are targeting. If you have a quick spell card, and are playing it during your opponent's turn, then you can click on the response buttons on the toolbar. In this example, I clicked on the alert response button, which is colored red. This tells the opponent that I have something to play. To signify to your opponent that you are using your evolution point, simply click on them and click on the face down button. Turning them face down highlights that you are intending to use them to evolve one of your followers. Thank you for watching. If you would like to find people to play with, join the Discord server and go to the Untapped channel and you can request there. There will be members there who will be kind enough to give you a game.